one down here. Could I just not establish one? That would be lovely. Okay, to logistics. And I guess I'm going to park myself in that room as well. So when I come back, when there's an expansion pack, I can go quick. Oh, there's the mold right there. Or I might look up the answer because who cares? It'd just be nice to get it done, wouldn't it? So I'm just going to have a quick look. And if it's not there, I'll let you go. And there'll be... Well, I guess I'll go back to Bloodstained, which I don't know. Like I was enjoying. I just sort of got distracted from all these games. No idea how I get all these extra costumes and stuff in. And literally just a quick once over I'm going to do. What? Ugh. Still grumpy this doesn't seem to do anything. Like I had to be level 6 and have poison immunity. Even getting here. I'll have a quick look. No. Come on, it's just one thing. You just need to shoot the right thing.
The mold's gotten in here too? Alright. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
Yeah, you say that, but I've got nothing to shoot, do I? You what? You know what? Not going to complain. Yeah, they all regrow. Didn't know they could regrow, did I? Let's go to the janitor's office because we have time. I'm not going to do anything else, but... yeah, that was a big circle. Okay, maintenance. I don't know if that's a good idea. And really, I should have just let you go already. Because it's going to be awkward to cut in half. But whatever. It's the final couple of episodes, and I'm tying up loose ends, aren't I? For one thing. Not this way, is it? There are quicker ways to his office, John. You know what? Screw it. Gonna take too long. I'm just gonna let you go. I've been John Fox on Channel John of the West. If there's more stuff in the janitor's office, I'll just record it, I guess. Why are we doing it like this? This is dumb. You're being dumb. I was trying to get to the janitor's office. We should have gone to ventilation then. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to let you go. I'm going to... go to the... What are you doing, John? I'm trying to find a loading point. Well, we're nowhere near one at the moment. I know, it's really annoying. I just want to quickly go to a loading point, that's all. Okay. We'll go to ventilation. Gonna scratch my eye. Pointing to the other eye. I'm gonna go. I am gonna go. I'm just gonna have a really long episode. This is just a clean up episode, isn't it? I thought I'd get something cool for doing those quests and I didn't, so. Some intense music going on right there. And then there's going to be signs to the janitor's office. Did I pass it?
Artiste, I guess I just take a seat.
Okay, she interrupted herself there. Take a break.
This is what being a janitor is all about. I suppose the janitor's assistant does need proper janitor attire.
There we go. We earned something at the very least. Okay, which was the way I was trying to go? Why was that briefly off? There's definitely easier ways to go about this. I'm just changing my outfit and then I'll let you go. as I remember which way to go. There we go. Oh, I need to fast travel to the beginning, don't I? And, you know, maybe Emily Pope has something for me. Then I'll let you go. I've been saying that for a while. But we did sort of stumble onto more stuff, so. Accept any of the board countermeasures from the control points and complete them to gain additional rewards. I don't have much more to say. I have enjoyed this game. Yay! I'm the janitor now.
Hope is now head of research. It's official.
Head of research? When was the review process? Why weren't we consulted?
Calm down. It's pretty clear she earned it.
Who moved my waveform of the his recording?
Sorry, ma'am. I took them. Darling asked for any visual material.
Okay, his corruptions manifest in vastly different ways. Some hosts remain largely unchanged, while others barely recognizable as human. What determines the level of alteration? Is it the duration of the corruption? It could simply be an evolutionary process, each entity representing a stage of growth in an undiscovered linear progression leading towards what? Additionally, his entities possess various power-natural abilities. How have they achieved this? Do they gain them from corrupting objects of power? Have they corrupted a single highly talented power utilitarian, divided their access to power-natural abilities across the network of his corrupted hosts? As a scientist, I'm hindered by the sheer number of questions. It is difficult to identify where one should begin. What is the most pertinent question? How do we kill it? That seems like a good start.
Bestowed for future instructional videos. He asked for anything that looks particularly good in a backdrop.
Inform all research staff that any instructional videos are postponed indefinitely. And don't ever touch my work again.
Oh.
Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Well, eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
That's... really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... Yes! Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jesse, really. Thank you.
I think I was supposed to do that before a bunch of other stuff. Okay. I think I might have missed a little
Do
conversation.
you remember Mr. Tomassi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing.
Okay, I might be turning this into 3 episodes.
How do you feel about me taking over as director?
You act like it just happened. You've been director since we first met, remember? I am still thrilled. Nothing's changed. Not for me. But the Bureau has changed. Trench and Darling are gone. Their knowledge, anything not written down, disappeared with them. They knew the Bureau better than anyone.
They're the Bureau's past, Emily. We won't operate like they did. We'll learn from their mistakes. We'll be better than they ever were. We won't ever be like them.
Okay. Yeah, we're well on our way to 3 episodes. Whatever.
When the hiss got into my head, I saw some weird things. I think Darling even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states are not uncommon here. And considering the forces that Dr. Darling was working with, he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or otherwise.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me, it's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality. This time he may have taken a step too far, but as long as his consciousness can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Fuck that. I'm not a child. Like, don't just assume I'm going to consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
Which it all was, of course.
How was Dylan?
The same. I can't detect any his activity, but his physiology has certainly been altered by it. I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him. That's fair. He waited a long time for me.
Don't worry. We'll be monitoring him round the clock. If he wakes up, we'll be ready. I don't mean that in a hostile way, just... well, you know.
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular around here. I hope one day he'll have the chance to change that. So, there was a moment after Hedron died that I couldn't feel my powers. The hiss got into my head. Just for a moment.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, the hiss had us. They were in my head. I saw terrible things. I mean, I was about to go under forever when the hiss was pushed back. The HRAs had come back on. Dylan vanished afterwards, and we fought off the hiss that came after him. So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for them to relay, which I'm guessing must be...
me.
You. Hedron is dead, assuming that word even applies to a resonant-based life form. But whatever it awakened in you, the power you call Polaris, is still active. Or at least, that's what my instruments are telling me.
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of this. And I'm okay with that. I'm just glad you're here with me. That's good to know. Thanks, Emily. I found Dylan attacking the astral plane and the board. What was he hoping to accomplish?
Huh. Since they arrived, Hiss have been corrupting objects of power, which have an inherent link to the astral plane. Maybe their goal was to access the astral plane and the board itself.
That still doesn't tell us why.
His motives are a difficult thing to work out, but I have been digging through confidential files and noticed a strange gap in knowledge regarding the board. Looks like any data on them has either been deleted or was never gathered in the first place.
Then maybe it's time someone looked into that.
Maybe it is.
Cool. We have another quest
Well,
now,
I've
don't
got
we?
a bureau to run.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
I was really confused by you in the background briefly. There's a white. So there's two things that I haven't really mentioned. There's a whiteboard. No, I did mention the whiteboard actually. But like I saw a screenshot of the whiteboard. I don't know why the hell it is. The other thing is, apparently it's implied that the place is being powered by the older director, not Trench, but the guy before him. And I hadn't seen any of that stuff. It's kind of a shame.
Any luck finding the armory?
None. Looks like it got shifted. We have Ranger.
Man, I never thought I'd be working in the executive sector. Look at me now, Ma.
I'll see you later.
You know where I'll be.
Containment turntable. Who's Tomassi again? Oh, who's the comms officer? I'm actually quite hungry. I don't normally record more than one episode at once as well. So I was like, oh, I'll just do this one last episode. And this one last episode for me has been 2 hours long. So here's hoping I can do it in about 15 minutes would be convenient for me. And I can have tea. Yay, the secret room. I just want to check something in a minute. Oh, whatever. I'm pretty sure there's another secret room. Yeah, in the Panopticon.
There you are.
What are you doing? Doesn't seem to be fighting back. He's a lot of health. I have no health. What about charge? Okay. He doesn't seem too difficult, but like I'm doing no damage to him. This is going to be a huge file as well. Try that again. And we've still got whatever's in the Panopticon as well. Shatter didn't seem to work very well. I'm going to put it on grip and pierce. They're two things I really need to upgrade. Hmm. Charge. Give me a bunch of stuff on it. Not anywhere near enough. Oh well. Oh, damn it, you wanted Pierce. Not charge. Fine, we're gonna have Pierce and charge. Not levitation hammer. Doesn't matter, you can have them both anyway.
There you are.
Yep, wish I spent it on grip. Yeah. Should have tested the fight out first, shouldn't I? I was thinking, which is why I was stroking my chin, but I was thinking I should have more hair on my chin so I could stroke it properly. It's like a really weird circular thought process. Spin and shatter then?
There you are.
Again, he's taking no damage off me. Does it look like I'm looking to the left? I'm looking directly at the camera. Okay, sorry, I'm glancing towards the camera and then towards the screen.
There you are. It takes a lot to get them out. I can heal once they're out, but... I'm gonna try Shatter again. I don't want another episode after this. Shadow was already on. Levitation ammo. Bit of fire. Bit of fire. Health. Launch efficiency. Okay, we don't need that, right? Launch efficiency. Aid. Efficiency. Okay. There you are.
Run away! Ah, this is a difficult fight! What did I do for this entire episode? I can't record 4 episodes in a row, that's a lot. There's a lot to do. But Tomassi's well hard. I want Tomassi dead. Like I'm having to throw things in his face to get anything done. It means having to go right up to him. Sterling Avenue.
There you are.
Okay. Why didn't any of you guys drop any... Why didn't they drop any bloody stuff? None of them dropped health, those fucks. I'm gonna have to let you go, aren't I? Without Tomassi dead, that means there's another episode. I don't even know what to call these anymore. I don't know what to call these. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. I've been John Foxy on channel John West. I've been having a control adventure. And there's at least one episode left because I am going to defeat Tomassi. Mr. Tomassi. It's not that. Thank you for watching. I've been John Foxy on channel John West. And I'm